say jump longer.
Thy reason, dear Venom, give thy reason.
You must need your reason, Sir Andrew.
I saw your niece do more favors to the Count servingman than ever she bestowed upon me. I saw her right here in the orchard.
Did she see you a while, old boy? Tell me that.
As plain as I see you now.
Ah, but this was a great argument of love in her toward you.
Slide, will you make an ass of me?
I will prove it legitimate, sir, upon the oath of judgment and reason.
And they have been grand jurymen since before Noah was a sailor.
He did show passion to truth in your sight, only to exasperate you, to awake your dormost valor, to put fire in your heart and brimstone in your liver. You should have been accosted her. With some excellent jest, far new from the mint. You should have beat the youth into dumbness. This was looked for by your head, and this was both. Don't guilt of this opportunity. You let time wash off. You are now sailed into the north of my lady's opinion. Where you will hang like an icicle on a Dutchman's beard. Unless you do redeem it by some laudable attempt either of valor or policy.
Ah, it must be with valor, for policy I hate. I had as lief be a brownist as a politician.
Well, then build me thy fortune upon the basis of valor. Challenge me, the Count's youth, to fight with him. Hurt him in 11 places. My niece shall take note of it, and assure thyself, there is no love broker in the world can prevail in man's commendation with woman than the report of valor.
Ah, there's no way but this, Sir Andrew.
Will either of you bear me a challenge to him?
Go. Write it in a martial hand. Be cursed and brief. It need not be witty, so let it be eloquent and fun of invention. If thou vowest him some price, it shall not be amiss. And as many lies as will lie in that sheet of paper, although the sheet were big enough for the bedware of England, put them down. Let there be law enough in thy ink, though thou writest with a goose pen, no doubt. What about it?
Where shall I find you?
Recall thee at the cubiculo. Go.
This is a dear manatee to you, Sir Toby.
I have been dear to him, lad, some 2,000 strong or so.
We shall have a rare letter from him, but you'll not deliver it.
Never trust me then. And by all means, stir on the youth to an answer. I think oxen and wainrope cannot hail them together. For Sir Andrew, if he were opened up, and you should find enough blood in his liver that would clog the foot of a flea, I will eat the rest of his anatomy.
Oh, it is opposite. The youth bears in his wishes no great person to cruelty.
Look where the youngest wren of 9 comes.
You dissolve the spleen and will lock yourselves into stitches. Follow me. Young Bulio has turned heathen. A very renegado. There's no Christian that means to be saved by believing rightly can ever believe such impossible passages of grossness. Teaching yellow stockings.
And cross-gartered.
Most villainously. Like a babe that keeps a school in the church. I have dogged him like his murderer. He does obey every point of the letter I have dropped to betray him. The smile of his face is more lies than the new map with its augmentation of the Indies. You have never seen such a thing as it is. I can hardly forbear hurling things at him. I know my lady will strike him, and if she do, he will smile. And take it for a great favor.
Come, bring us where he is. Oh, yes.
Not by my will have troubled you, but since you make your pleasure of your pain, I will no further charge you.
I could not stay behind you. My desire more sharp than fell steel did spur me forth. Not all love to see you, but jealousy what might befall your travel. Being skilless in these parts, which to a stranger unguided and unfriended, often prove rough and unhospitable. My willing love, but rather are going to interfere step forth in your pursuit.
My kind Antonio, I can no other answer make but thanks, and thanks, and ever thanks. Oft good turns I'll shuffle off with such uncurrent pay, but where my worth is my conscience firm, you should find better dealing. What's to do? You can see the relics of this town.
Tomorrow, sir. Best first go see your lodging.
I'm not weary. 'Tis long till night. I pray you, let us satisfy our eyes with the memorials and the things of fame.
I do not danger walk these streets. Once in a sea fight against the court, the galleys, I did some service of such note indeed. That's why if I'd be standing here would scarcely be answered.
I feel like you slew a great number of his people.
The offense is not of such a bloody nature, albeit of the quality of time and quarrel. I will have given us bloody arguments. Might have since been answered in repenting what we took from them for traffic's sake. Wholesome my city did. Only myself stood out. That's why if I be last in this place, I shall pay dear.
Do not then walk two opens.
It doth not fit me. Hold, sir, here's my purse. At the south suburb of the Elephant is best to lodge. I will be seeking our diet while you speak out the crime and food and all of the city. There shall you have me.
Why are your purse?
Happily your eyes. Haply your eyes should meet upon some toy you have desired to purchase. And I think your store is not for idle market, sir.
I'll be your purse bearer and leave you for an hour.
To the elephant.
I do remember.
I have sent after him. He says he'll come. How shall I feast him? What bestow on him? For youth is bought more often begged or borrowed. I speak too loud. Where is Malvolio? He is sad and civil and suits well for a servant with my fortunes. Where is Malvolio?
He's coming, madam, but in strange manner. For sure he is possessed.
Why? What's the matter? Does he rave?
Oh, no, he does nothing but smile. Your ladyship would best have God about you if he come. For sure the man is tainted in his wits.
Go call him hither. I am as mad as he, if sad and merry madness equal be. Smilest thou? I sent for thee upon a sad occasion.
Sad, lady. I could be sad. This does cause some obstruction in the blood that's cross-gartering. But what of that? If it please the eye of one, then it is with me as that very true sonnet is, please one and please all.
Why, how dost thou mad? What is the matter with thee?
Not so black in my mind, though yellow in my leg. It did come into his hands, and command shall be executed. I think we do know the sweet Roman hand.
Wilt thou go to bed, Malvolio?
To bed? Aye, sweetheart!
God, comfort thee! Why dost thou smile on and kiss my hand so oft?
At your request, yes. And nightingales answer daws.
Why appear you in such ridiculous boldness before my lady?
Be not afraid of greatness. 'Twas well writ.
What meanest thou by that, Malvolio?
Some are born great. Some achieve greatness.
What sayst thou?
And some have greatness thrust upon them.
Henry Stewart!
Remember who commended thy yellow stockings,
Thy yellow stocking.
and wished to see thee ever cross gartered.
Cross-gartered!
Go to, thou art made.
Am I paid?
If not, let me see thee a servant still.
Why, this is very midsummer madness.
Madam, the young gentleman of Count Orsino's is returned. I can hardly entreat him back. He attends your ladyship's pleasure.
I will come to him. Good Maria. Let this fellow be looked to. Where is my cousin Toby? Let some of my people have a special care of him. I would not have him miscarry for the half of my dowry.
Aha! Do you come near me now? No worse man than Sir Toby to look to me. For this concurs directly with the letter. She sent it to me on purpose, that I might appear stubborn to him. For she incites me to that in the letter. Cast thy humble slough, says she. Be opposite with the kinsmen, surly with the servants. Let thy tongue tang with arguments of state. Put thyself into the trick of singularity, and consequently sets down the manner how as a sad face, a reverent carriage, a slow tongue. In the habit of some sir of note, and so forth. I have limed her! But this is God's doing, and God made me thankful. And when she went away now, let that fellow be looked to. Fellow! Not Malvolio, nor after my degree, but fellow. Well, everything adheres together, that no dram of a scruple, no scruple of a scruple, no obstacle, no incredulous or unsafe circumstance. What can be said? Nothing that can be can come between me and the full prospect of my hopes. Well, God, not I, is the doer of this. He is to be thanked.
Which way is he in the name of sanctity? If all the devils of hell were drawn in little, and Legion himself possessed him, yet I will speak with him.
Oh, here he is, here he is. I was with you, sir. I was with you, man.
Go off. I discard you. Let me enjoy my private.
Lo, how hollow the fiend speaks within him. Did not I tell you? Sir Toby, my lady prays you have special care of him.
Aha! Does she now?
Go to peace. We must be gentle with him. Let me alone. How do you, Malvolio? How's it with you? What man defied the devil? Consider he is an enemy of mankind!
Who not you when you speak ill of the devil, how he takes it to heart? I pray God he be not beware!
He carries water to the wise woman.
Mary, and it shall be done tomorrow morning. If I live. My lady will not lose him for more than I'll say.
How now, mistress?
Prithee, hold thy peace. This is not the way. Do you not see you move him? Let me alone with him.
Oh, no one but gentleness. Gently, gently. The beam is rough. You will not be rough used.
How now, my daughter? How dost thou, Chuck?
Sir!
I pity Cuck. Come with me. 'Tis not for gravity to play at cherry pit with Satan. Hang him, thou courier!
I warned you, he will not hear of godliness!
Go hang yourself! You are idle, shallow things. I am not of your element. You shall know more hereafter.
Is it possible?
If this were played upon a stage and condemned as an improbable fiction.
His very genius hath taken the infection of the device.
Nay, follow him now, lest the device take air and taint.
We shall have him in a dark room and down. My niece is already of the belief that he's mad. We may carry it thus far, for our pleasure and for his penance, till our very pastime, tired, out of breath, prompt us to have mercy upon him. At which time we will carry the device to the bar and crown thee for a finder of madmen. But see,
The more matter for the next morning.
Here's the challenge. I warned you, there is vinegar and pepper in it. It's so saucy. Is it? Do agree.
youth, whatsoever thou art but a scurvy fellow.
Good and valiant.
Wonder not, nor admire not in thy mind why I do call thee so, for I will show thee no reason for it.
Ah, a good note. One that keeps you from the blow of the law.
Thou comest to the Lady Olivia, and in my sight she uses thee kindly. But thou liest in thy throat. That is not the matter which I challenge thee for.
With the seating, yeah, very seating. One that's good.
I will waylay thee going home, where if it be thy chance to kill me,
Good.
thou killest me like a rogue and a villain.
Still, you keep on the windy side of the law. Good.
Fare thee well, and God have mercy upon one of our souls.
One. You said one, like one. Good.
This is excellent. He may have mercy upon mine, but my hope is better. And so look to thyself. Thy friend, as thou usest him, and thy sworn enemy, Andrew Aguecheek. If this letter move him not, then his legs cannot. I'll give it to him.
Oh, you may have very fit occasion for it, for he is in some commerce with my lady and will by and by depart.
Go, Sir Andrew. Scout me for him at the corner of the orchard like a bum bailiff. And as soon as thou seest him, draw. And as thou drawest, swear horribly. For it comes to pass off that a terrible oath with a swaggering accent, sharply twanged off, gives man more approbation than proof itself ever could have earned him. Away.
Nay, let me alone for swearing.
Now, will I not deliver this letter? For the behavior of the young gentleman gives him out to be of good capacity and breeding. His employment between his lord and my niece confirms no less. Therefore, this letter, being so excellently ignorant, shall breed no terror in the youth. He will find it comes from a clodpole. But I shall deliver his challenge by word of mouth, and drive the gentleman, as I know his youth is apt to receive it, into a most hideous opinion of his rage, fury, and impetuosity. And this shall so frighten the both of them that they will kill one another just by the look, like cockroaches.
I have said too much unto a heart of stone, and laid mine honor too unchary on it.
Here he comes with your niece. Let's take our way until he takes his, and presently after him.
I shall meditate the while on some horrible excuse to deliver as a challenge.
There's something in me that reproves my fault, but such a headstrong, potent fault it is that it but mocks reproof with the same behavior that your passion bare on my master's grief. Here, wear this jewel for me. 'Tis my picture. Refuse it not, it has no tongue to vex you. And I beseech you come again tomorrow. What shall you ask of me that I'll deny, that honor saved may upon asking give? Nothing but this your true love for my master. How with mine honor may I give him that which I have given to you? I will acquit you. Well, come again tomorrow. Fare thee well. A fiend like thee might bear my soul to hell.
Gentlemen, God save thee.
And you, sir?
That defense thou hast to take me to it. Of what nature the wrongs are thou hast done him, I know not. But thy interceptor, full of despite, bloody as the hunter, attends thee at the orchard end. Dismount thy tuck, be yare in thy preparation, for thy assailant is quick, skillful, and deadly.
You mistake, sir. I'm sure no man hath Bethencourt to me. My remembrance is free and clear from any offense done to any man.
You will find otherwise, I assure you. Therefore, if you hold your life at any price, betake thee to your God. For thy opposite hath in him what youth and fury and wrath can furnish man withal.
I pray you, sir, what is he?
He is night, dubbed with unhatched rapier and on carpet consideration. But he is a devil in private brawl. Souls and bodies hath he divorced 3. And his incessant at this moment is so implacable that satisfaction can be none but by the pangs of death and sepulchre. Hobnob is his word. Give it or take it.
I will return again to the house and require some conduct of the lady. I'm no fighter. This is as uncivil as strange. I beseech you, do me this courteous office as to know of the night with my offenses to him. Something of my negligence, something of my purpose.
I shall do so. Fabian, stay you with this gentleman until my return.
Pray you, sir, do you know of this matter?
I know the knight is incensed against you, even to a mortal of intimate. Nothing of the circumstance more.
I pray you, what manner of man is he?
Nothing of that wonderful promise. To read him by his form, as you are like to see in the proof of his valor, he's indeed, sir, the most skillful, bloody, and fatal opposite you can find in any part of Louisiana. You walk towards him, oh, I will make your peace with him if I can.
I shall be much bound to you for it. And one that would rather go with Sir Priest and Sir Knight, I care not who knows of my metal.
Why, man, he is a very devil. I have never seen such a farrago. I had a pass with him, rapier, scabbard, and all, and he gives me the stuck in with such a mortal motion that it is inevitable. They say that he has been fencer to the Rex.
Pox on it. I'll not meddle with him.
Aye, but he cannot now be pacified. Fabian can scarce hold him yonder.
I thought he had been so valiant or so cunning in fence. I'd have been damned ere I'd have challenged him. Let him let the matter slip, and I'll give him my horse, Great Capulet.
I will make that motion. Stand here. Make a show on it. This shall end without the perdition of souls. Mary, I'll ride your horse as well as I ride you. I have his horse to take up the quarrel. I've convinced him the youth is a devil.
He is as horribly conceited of him. He pants and looks pale, as if a bear were at his heels.
There's no remedy, sir. He will fight you for his oath's sake. Therefore draw. For the supportance of his vow, he protests he will not hurt you.
Pray God defend me. The little thing would make me tell him how much I like of the man.
Can't wait if you see him furious.
Come, Sir Andrew. There's no remedy. The youth will, for his honor's sake, have one round with you. He cannot by the duello avoid it. But he has promised me, as he is a gentleman and a soldier, he will not hurt you.
Yeah.
Come on, man. To it.
I pray God keep his oath.
I do assure you, just against my will.
Put up your gun!
This young gentleman have done offense, I take the photo of me. If you offend him, I bid him defy you.
Who are you?
One, sir, that for his love dares yet do more than you have heard him brag to you, he will.
Nay, sir, for if you are with the Undertaker, then I am for you.
What ho!
Oh, good sir told me, hold. Here comes the officers.
I'll be with you anon.
Pray, sir, keep up your gun if you please.
This is the man, do thy office. Antonio, I arrest thee for the suit of Count Rosina.
You do mistake me, sir.
No, sir, no John. I know that favor well, though there is no secret from him. Take him away, he knows I know his favor well.
I must obey. This comes from seeking you! But there is no remedy. I shall enter it. What will you do now? Now my necessity makes me to ask you for my purse. It grieves me much more for what I cannot do for you than what befalls myself. You stand amazed, but be of comfort.
Come, sir, away.
I must entreat of you some of that money.
But money, sir. The fair kindness you have shown me here, part being haunted by your present trouble, I'll lend you something. My having is not much, but I'll make division of my present with you. Hold. Here's half my coffer.
Will you deny me now? Is it possible that my deserts to you can lack persuasion? Do not tempt my misery, lest it makes me so unsound a man as to upbraid you with some of those kindnesses that I have done for you.
I know of none. Nor know I you by voice or any feature. I hate gratitude in a man more than lying, vainness, babbling, drunkenness, or any other tainted by so strong corruption inhabits our frail blood.
Oh, heavens themselves.
Come, sir, I pray we go.
Let me speak a little. This youth that you see here, I snatched one half out of the jaws of death. Relieved him with such sanctity of love. And to his image, which we thought did promise most vulnerable word, did I devotion.
What's that to us? The time goes by. Away.
But oh, how vile and idle this God proves. Thou hast, Sebastian, done good future shame. In nature there is no blemish but the mind. None can be called deformed but the unkind. Virtue is beauty, but the beauteous evil are trumps that will flourish by the devil.
Man goes mad. Away with him. Come, sir.
Lead me on.
It thinks his words do when such passion flies. He believes himself. So do not I. Prove true imagination. Prove true that I, dear brother, retain for you. He named Sebastian. I am my brother. Yet not living in my class even, such and so. In favor was my brother, and he went. So in his fashion, color, ornament, for him I imitate. What it prove? Tempests are kind, south winds fresh in love.
Come that way, man. Come that way, Senior Fabian. We shall whisper o'er a couplet or two of most you sage saws. What a paltry, dishonest boy, and more of a coward than a hare. His dishonesty appears in his leaving his friend here in necessity and in denying him. And as for his cowardship, ask Fabian.
Oh, a coward. A most devout coward. Religious in it.
Slide. I'll after him and beat him.
Do. Cuff him soundly, but never draw thy gun.
And if I
Come, let's see the event. I dare lay any money, 'twill be nothing yet.
Would you make me believe that I'm not sent for you?
Go to. Go to. Thou art a foolish fellow. Let me be clear of thee.
Well, have thou any faith? No, I do not know you. Nor I'm not sent to you by my lady to bid you come speak to her. Nor your name is not Master Cesar, you know. Nor this is not my nose neither. Nothing that is so sour.
I prithee, vent thy folly somewhere else. Thou knowest not me.
Vent my folly. He has heard that word of some great men and now applies it to a fool. Vent my folly. I'm afraid this great lover of the world will prove a cockney. I pray thee now. Ungird thy strangeness, tell me what shall I vent to my lady? Shall I vent to her that thou art coming?
I prithee, foolish fool, depart from me. There's money for thee. If you tarry longer, she'll give worse payment.
By my troth, thou hast an open hand. These wise men, they give fools money, they get themselves a good reward. After 14 years.
Now, sir, if I met you again, there's the thief.
Oh.
And there's for thee. And there. And there.
Are all the people mad? Hold, sir, or I'll fling a dagger on the roof.
Oh, it's okay, my lady, straight.
Come on, sir, hold.
Nay,
No.
let him alone.
No,
I'll hold an action of battery against him.
Come on,
Though there
lady,
be any
soldier.
law in
You are
Louisiana,
the
though I
flesh.
struck him
Put
first,
that.
yet there is no matter for that.
I will be free from thee. What wouldest thou now? Thou darest tempt me further. Draw thy gun.
What? What? Nay. I must now have an ounce or two of Malaport blood from you.
Hold! Turn me!
Madam,
On thy life I charge thee, hold!
madam,
Will it be ever thus? Ungracious wretch, fit for the mountains and the barbarous caves where man's ne'er were preached. Out of my sight! Be not offended, dear Cesario. Ruthby, be gone! I prithee, gentle friend, let thy fair wisdom not thy passion sway, and this uncivil and unjust extend against thy peace. Go with me to my house, and hear thou there how many fruitless pranks this ruffian hath botched up.
that thou thereby mayst smile at this. Thou shalt not choose but go. Do not deny. Beshrew his soul for me. He started one poor heart of mine in thee.
What relish is in this? How runs this stream? Am I mad? This is a dream. Fancy still my sense and lead steep. Be thus the dream. Still let me sleep.
Nay, come, I prithee, would thou be ruled by me?
Madam, I will.
Oh, you say so, and so be.
This is the air. That is the glorious sun. This pearl she gave me, I do feel it and see it. And though 'tis wonder that enwraps me thus, yet 'tis not madness. Where is Antonio then? I could not find him at the Elephant, yet there he was, and there I found this credit that he did range the town to seek me out. His counsel now might do me golden service. For though my soul speaks well of my sense that this may be some error, but no madness. Yet doth this accident and flood of fortune so far exceed all instance, all discourse that I am ready to distrust mine eyes, and wrangle with my reason that persuades me to any other trust but that I am mad? Or else the lady is mad. Yet if 'twere so, she could not sway her house, command her followers, take and get back affairs into dispatch with such a smooth, discreet, and stable bearing as I perceive she does. There's something in it that is deceivable. Here the lady comes.
Blame not this haste of mine. If you mean well, now go with me and with this holy man into the chantry by, there before him and underneath that consecrated roof. Plight me the full assurance of your faith, that my most jealous and too doubtful soul may live at peace. He shall conceal it, whilst you are willing it shall come to note. What time we will our celebration keep, according to my birth? What do you say?
I will follow this good man and go with you. And having sworn truth, ever will be true.
Then lead the way, good father, and heaven so shine, that they may fairly note this act of mine.
Now, as thou lovest me, let me see his letter.
Good Master Pagan, bring me another request.
Oh, anything.
Do not desire to see this letter.
What? But that is to give a dog and a recompense to desire my dog again. No. Belong you to Lady Olivia, friends?
Aye, sir, we have some of her trappings.
I know thee well. How dost thou, my good fellow?
Oh, truly, sir. The better for my foes and the worse for my friends.
Just the contrary, the better for thy friends.
Oh, no, sir, the worse.
How can that be?
Oh, Mary, sir, they praise me and then make an ass of me. Now my foes tell me plainly I am an ass, so that by my foes, sir, I profit in the knowledge of myself. By my friends, I'm just abused.
Why, this is excellent.
By my troth, no, sir. Don't please you to be one of my friends. Huh?
Well, it's be no worse for me. There's gold.
But that will be double dealing, sir. I would if you could make it another.
Oh, you give me ill counsel.
Oh, put your wrist in your pocket, sir, for these ones. Let your flesh and blood obey.
I'll be so much a sinner than a double dealer. There's another.
Oh, primo, segundo, tercio.
You'll get no more gold out of me at this throw. Now, if you let your lady know I'm here to speak with her and bring her along with you, it may awaken my bounty further.
Oh, Mary, sir, lullaby to your bounty till I come again. I'll go, sir, but I'll not have you to think that my desire of having is a sin of covetousness. No. As you say, let your bounty take a nap. I will wait for you.
Here comes the man, sir, that did rescue me.
That face of his I do remember well. Yet when I saw it last, it was a smear. As black as Vulcan the smoke of war, a bobbling vessel was he captain of. For shallow draught and bulk and prideful, with which such skillful grapple did make the very noble bottom of our fleets, that very envy and tongue of loss cried fame and honor on him. What's the matter?
Orsino, this is that Antonio that took the Phoenix and her frock from Candy. And this is he that did the tiger board when your young nephew Titus lost his leg. Here in the streets, desperate of shame and state, in private brabble, did we apprehend him.
He did do me kindness, sir. Drew on my side. But, in conclusion, put strange speech upon me. I know not what 'twas. Distraction.
Notable pirate, thou salt-water thief, what foolish boldness brought thee to their mercies, whom thou in turn so bloody and so dear hath made thine enemy?
Orsino, noble sir. Be pleased that I shake off these things that you give me. Antonio never yet was thief or pirate. Do I confess on basement ground enough? Orsino's enemy. For witchcraft drew me hither. That most ingrateful boy there by your side from the season raging foamy mouth that I redeemed. A wreck past hope he was. His life I gave him, and did thereunto my love without retention or restraint, all in his dedication. For his sake did I expose myself, here for his love, and to the dangers of this adverse town. Sure to defend him when he was beset, for being apprehended his false cunning, not meaning to partake with me in danger, taught him to face me out of his acquaintance. And grew a 20 years removed thing, while one would wink, denied me mine own purse, which I had recommended to his use not half an hour before.
How can this be?
One came into this town.
Today, my lord, and for 3 months before, no interim nor amends vacancy. Both day and night did we keep company.
Here comes the Countess. Now heaven walks on earth. For thee, fellow, thy words are madness. For 3 months this youth hath tended upon me, but more than an I'm taken aside.
What would my lord but that he may not have, wherein Olivia might seem serviceable? Cesario, you do not keep promise with me.
No, I don't.
Gracious Olivia.
What do you say, Cesario? Good, my lord.
My lord will speak. My duty hushes me.
If it be aught to the old tune, my lord, it is as fat and fulsome to me as howling after music.
Still so cruel.
Still so constant, lord.
What? To perverseness? You uncivil lady, to whose ingrate and unauspicious altars my soul the faithless offerings have breathed out, that ever devotion tender, what shall I do?
Even what it please my lord that shall become him.
Why should I not? Had I had the heart to do it, like the Egyptian thief at point of death kill? Would I love a savage jealousy that sometimes savored nobly? But hear me this. Since you to non-regards cast my fate, and that I partly know the instrument that screws me from my true place in your favor, live you the marble-breasted tyrant still, but this, your minion, whom I know you love, and whom by heaven I swear I tender dearly, him I will tear out that cruel eye who sits crowned in his master's spite. Come, boy, with me. My thoughts are ripe in mischief. I'll sacrifice the land that I do love, despite a raven's heart within a dove.
And I must choke it out unwillingly. To do you rest, 1,000 deaths would I die.
Where goes Cesario?
After him I love! More than I love these eyes, more than my life, more my almost, more than your shallow wife. If I do feign you witnesses above, punish my life for tainting your pillow.
father.
Come away!
Whither, my lord? Cesario! Husband! Stay!
Husband?
I husband. Can he that deny?
Her husband's wrong!
Oh, my lord, not I! Alas, it is the baseness of thy fear that makes thee strangle thy propriety. Fear not, Cesario, take thy fortunes up. Be that thou know'st thou art, and then thou art as great as that thou fearst. Oh, welcome, father. Father, I charge thee by thy reverence here to unfold, though lately we intended to keep in darkness what occasion now reveals before 'tis ripe. What thou dost know has newly passed between this youth and me.
A contract of eternal bond of love, confirmed by the mutual joinder of your hands, attested by the holy close of lips, strengthened by the interchangement of your rings, and all the ceremony of this compact sealed in my function by my testimony. Since when? My watch hath told me that I have traveled toward my grave but 2 hours.
Thou dissembling cog! What wilt thou be when time has thrown a bruise on thy case? Or when else thy grass so quickly grow? Farewell and take her! But direct thy feet where thou henceforth may never meet.
My lord, I do protest! Oh, do not swear! Oh, little faith, though thou hast too much fear.
Beloved God, search him! Send what presently to Sir Toby!
What's the matter?
I broke my head across, and has given Sir Toby a bloody coxcomb too. I would have had the 40 pounds I were out.
Who has done this, Sir Andrew?
The Count's gentleman, one Cesario. We took him for a coward, but he's the very devil incarnate.
My gentleman Cesario.
Odds likelies, here he is. You broke my head for nothing. And that I did, I was set on to do it by Sir Toby.
How do you speak to me? I never hurt you! You drew your gun upon me, but I respect you and hurt you not!
If a bloody coxcomb be a hurt, you have hurt me. I think you said nothing on to it by a bloody coxcomb. Here comes Sir Toby halting. You shall hear more. If he had not been in drink, he would have tickled you on the gates than he did.
How now, gentlemen? How is it with you?
As hurry, and that's the end on it. Sot, did see Dick Sturgeon, Sot?
Oh, he's drunk, Sir Toby, an hour gone. His eyes were set at 8 in the morning.
Then he's a rogue, and a passy measure pain, and I hate a drunken rogue.
Away with him. Who has made this havoc with them?
Come, Sir Toby, I'll help you, for we'll be dressed together.
Will you help me? An ass head and a coxcomb and a maid. A thin-faced maid. A dog.
Get him to bed and let his hurt be looked to.
I am sorry, madam. I have hurt your kinsman. But had it been the brother of my blood, I must have done no less with wit and safety. You throw a stranger guard upon me. By that I perceive I had offended you. Pardon me, sweet one, even for the vows we made each other, but it's the way to go.
One face, one voice, one habit, and 2 persons? Natural perspective, that is and is not.
Antonio? Oh, my dear Antonio! How have the hours racked and tortured me since I have lost thee?
Sebastian, are you?
Hearest thou that, Antonio?
How have you made division of yourself? An apple cleft into 2 is not more twin than you. Which is Sebastian?
Most wonderful!
Do I stand there? I never had a brother. Nor can there be that deity in my nature, here and everywhere. I had a sister, and the blind waves and surges have devoured. Of charity, what kin are you to me? What countrymen, what name, what parentage?
Of Meslin. Sebastian was my father. Sebastian was my brother too. So when he suited his watery tomb, spirits in a super form and suit, you come to fright us!
A spirit I am indeed, but am in that dimension grossly clad, which from the womb I did participate. Were you a woman, as the rest was even? Should my tears let fall upon your cheek, and say, thrice welcome, John Viola.
Father, he had wool on his brow.
But so had mine.
He died that day when Viola from her birth had numbered 13 years.
Oh, that record is lively in my soul. He finished indeed his mortal life the day that made my sister 13 years.
Nothing much is supposed to be happy, but this, my masculine, is start to tire. Do not embrace me till a circumstance of time, place, fortune do coherent jumping. I am Viola. Which to confirm, I'll bring you to a captain in this town where lies my maiden's garments. He, upon some gentle help, I was preserved and kept it. So this noble duke, all my current since has been between this lady and this lord.
So comes it, lady. You have been mistook, but nature to her bias is true in that you had been contracted to a maid. Nor you therein by my life deceived. You were betrothed both to a maid and a man.
Be not amazed. Right noble is his blood. And if it be so, as yet the glass seems true, I shall not share this most happy rank. Boy, thou hast said 1,000 times to me, thou shouldst never love Moonlight to me.
And all those things will I overswear. All those friends keep true of heart, hearted that orb severs day from night.
Give me thy hand, and let me see to thy woman's weeds.
The captain that did bring me first on shore has my maid's garments. He upon some durance is now in Malvolio suit, gentleman and follower of my lady's.
He shall enlarge him. Fetch Malvolio hither. And yet, alas, now I do remember me. They say, poor gentleman, he's much distracted. A most extracting frenzy of mine own, from my remembrance clearly banished his. Oh, how does he, Sirrah?
Oh, truly, madam. He holds Beelzebub in this stage sand, as well as a man in his case may do. Has he written a letter to you? I should have given it to you today morning, but as a madman's epistles are no gospels, it skills not when they are delivered.
Open it and read it.
Look then to be well defined when the fool delivers the madman. But you know you made him. How do you know? No, madam, but I do but read madness, and your ladyship will have it as it ought to be. You must allow vox.
I prithee, read in thy right wit.
So do I, madam, but your reading his right reads this, you read thus. Therefore prepare, my princess. Give me a... Hey, get over here, madam.
Read it, you, Sirrah.
By the Lord, madam, you wrong me, and the world shall know it. Though you have put me into darkness and given your drunken cousin rule over me, yet have I the benefit of my senses as well as your ladyship. I have your own letter that induced me to the sentence I put on, with the which I doubt not but to do myself much right, or you much shame. Take me as you please. I leave my duty a little unthought of, and speak out of mine injury. The Maladius Novolio.
Did he write this?
Aye, madam.
The savor's not much distraction.
See him delivered, Fabian. Bring Malvolio hither. My lord, so please you, these things further thought on, to think me as well a sister as a wife. One day shall crown the alliance on it, so please you here at my house and at my proper cost.
Madam, I am most apt to embrace your offer.
Your master quits you. And for your service done to him, so much against the metal of your sex, so far beneath your soft and tender breeding. And since you called me master for so long, here is my hand. You shall from this time be your master's mistress.
A sister. You are she.
Is this the madman?
I, my lord, the same. How now, Malvolio?
Madam, you have done me wrong, notorious wrong.
Have I, Malvolio? No.
Lady, you have. Pray you, peruse that letter. You must not now say it is not your hand. You cannot say it is not your seal nor your invention. Well, granted then. And tell me, in the mannered modesty of honor, why you have given me such clear lights of favor. Bade me come smiling and cross-gartered to you. Put on yellow stockings. And to frown on Sir Toby and the lighter people. And acted this in an obedient hope. Why have you suffered me to be imprisoned, kept in a dark house, visited by the priest, and made the most notarious geck and gull that e'er invention played on? Tell me why.
Alas, Malvolio, this is not my writing, though I confess, much like the character. But out of question, 'tis Maria's hand. And I do bethink me, it was she first told me thou was mad, then came since smiling, and in such forms which here were presupposed upon thee in the letter. Prithee be content. This practice has most shrewdly passed upon thee. But when we know the grounds and authors of it, thou shalt be both the plaintiff and the judge of thine own cause.
Good. Madam, hear me speak. And let no quarrel nor no brawl to come paint the condition of this present hour, which I wonder at, and hope it shall not. Most really I confess, myself and Toby set this device against Malvolio here. Upon some stubbornness and uncourteous parts, we have conceived against him. Will we have written the letter? To Toby's great importance, whereof he hath married her. Oh, how would the sportful malice that was followed may rather plug on laughter than revenge, that the injuries be justly weighed and have on both sides passed.
Alas, poor fool, how have they baffled thee?
Why? Some are born great. Some achieve greatness. Some have greatness thrust upon them. I was once starting this interlude, but do you remember why Matthew Madam is such a very rascal? And you smile not, and he's gagged. And thus the willing of time bringing his revenges.
I'll be revenged on the whole pack of you!
He has been most notoriously abused.
Pursue him and entreat him to a peace. He hath not told us the captain. Yet when that is known, as golden time convinced, a solemn combination shall be made of our dear souls. Meantime, sweet sister, we shall not part hence. Cesario, come! For so you shall be while you are a man, but when another have it seen, Orsino's mistress and his fancy's queen.
I'm not crying. I have something in my eye.